Good afternoon, diehards. Donna Yule here. And this will be our second vlog so far. So last time what we went over was basically making a sketch, prepping for a sketch. And today we're going to align the sketch. And we'll be talking about some things we're doing here at Die Comics during the hiatus. And let's get started. So first, we're going to want to zoom in nice and close so we can see what we're doing, and we're going to select the curve line tool. Going to select size 4. What we're going to do is we're going to line it up here on the lines, going to bend it into shape, pow. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and put the new layer on top so it shows up over our sample layers. Our blueprints, if you would. We're going to start filling Leona in. Those of you who know her, Leona shows up pretty often on the Facebook page. She's quickly becoming a fan favorite. A little surprised about it, actually. And yeah, I'm not complaining about it, but just surprised. Well, like I was saying last time, people love extreme personalities, and that is Leona. So, here we go. You can zoom out and do this too, but I find that the lens match up a lot better when you just kind of get in there and keep your eye on it good. As you can see, it's transparent before we click down, so what you want to do, you want to try and get it lined up with the line underneath as well as you can. So we popped up right here. Let's go ahead and get our ear as long as we're here. Give her a little bang. Gonna try and keep this a little short, so I'll go as quick as I can. It turns out Facebook doesn't let you upload videos that are longer than 20 minutes. So I actually made this beforehand. We actually sketched out Leona there. And yet, repeating a little bit of the dialogue just for the Facebook one, which will be this video. But I will put the full video up on my GodTube account and on YouTube, so you guys can get the full story behind what went into making these lines that we're currently drawing over. Now, even if you're rushed, during this hiatus, in the beginning I was rushing through some of the comics, and when we come back, you'll be able to tell the difference between the first week of comics and the second week, because the second week I collected my thoughts, took a deep breath, and you either got to do it right or you don't do it at all. So I'd like to think you could see some major, at least some noticeable differences between that and the comics you'll be seeing here in the beginning. And I'll talk about it in upcoming videos after I've posted them. The key to anything, especially art, is you gotta just do it to the best of your abilities. Sometimes that means going at a certain pace. Bring up the opacity. Get some tiny little elf teeth going on. We might just have time to do her head today, so I'm going to come down here, finish her eye. Got the big cutesy anime eyes going on. That is Leona. Alright, fill that in. going a little quicker than I'd like, but yeah, I guess we'll just have to blame Facebook for that one. I know, right? Here we go. A little bit of looking good so far. Very perky little Leona. Let's check our time limit real quick. Oh, 5 minutes. Yeah, we got plenty of time. Alright, so I guess I can cool my jets there. We can go on. Let's start finishing her hairline here. I'm going to zoom out. You can kind of bend these to fit sometimes. And sometimes it's better than what you were planning, sometimes not so much. But it is what it is right now. So now I'm a little wiser with the ways of the Facebook videos. I'll be sure to tailor these much better to those needs in the future. Sometimes the curved line tool is very good at doing lines fast, but sometimes the original pencil is just quicker. So let's pull up our pen tool and ever so carefully go around these finger outlines. Come down here, the little divider line. Sorry if the narration's lacking a little bit. I put everything else into the first video. So, like I said, I'll be sure to put the link up for you guys to see that one. Looking good. So, something you guys might have noticed. Let me go back here to the curve tool. We haven't done the sketch dumps in a while. And I do apologize for that. I know a lot of you guys like doing them, but it's just one of those things I kind of had to cut out to make time to really take advantage of the hiatus, because I haven't just been sitting around. I've been doing comics every day, trying to get up to 6 done, so we have comics enough to post regularly for you guys. Then after that gets situated, we may go back to it. We may expand on what we're doing here with these blogs, but time will tell, and you guys are more than welcome to leave feedback and opinions. Like I was saying in the other video, always happy to talk to you guys about art, painting, music, just art in general. So it's a little misshapen, so what we're going to do, we're going to come up here, fill it in a little bit more. Don't like the thickness of that line, so we'll get our erase tool and slim it down to fit in. Looking good. Here we go. 8 minutes. It's ironic, time's going by much slower now, but when I did the first one, it just seemed to fly by. There we go. I think that's the stuff I'm talking about. Sometimes that curve tool just gets so much more done than the pen tool can. But both of them have their place, and you gotta learn to use both of them. Somebody asked once what was up with the divides in Leona's hair and bangs, and the only answer I can give you guys is because. That's what I got just seeing her in my head, so that's what gets spilled over onto the paper. Fingers. Alright. Skim down on some more of that. She's not wearing spiked knuckles at the moment, so we'll just get rid of that point we just had. We'll go ahead and add the other finger up here. See if that conflicts with the elbow positioning in the back, and we can pull it off. There we go, it's fine. So I guess what we'll do, I guess we'll go ahead and call this dive vlog 2.5. I think it's how it's only about half of our usual one. In this case anyway. Here we go. And check our time real quick. See how much we got left. Feel like I'm playing Five Nights at Freddy's. Gotta be checking the monitors at all times. Unless Freddy Fazbear's gonna pop in here and tell me I can't post it to Facebook. And considering what happens in the game, it's probably an improvement. Alright, almost done. Yeah, and there we go. That is speed lining 101. Alright guys, next up. And every time I draw Leona, she's like a gremlin. She works with machinery in the webcomic. And so, yeah, she's a little gremlin, and every time I draw her, something goes wrong while drawing her, and she almost got me again. Almost forgot to put in her ear and earring detailing, but not this time, Leona. Alright, so one more quick run through there. Alright. It might look a little pixelated, but that's because we're on the maximum zoom. That's the normal one right now, and as you can see, it looks much better. We're actually drawing on a very big canvas right now. This is the canvas template I was using for the comic I'm working on right now. And I'm a little too lazy to change that out, so just Leona coming at you. Let's check time again. Yeah, we got time for it. You know, I'll risk it. Give you guys something exciting to watch. Hardly. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to put this right about here. What we're going to do is we're going to go back to the curved line tool, that is the rectangle tool, underneath the line options. We're going to put her in her own little frame. Trim a little bit for perfectionist's sake. And alright, that is one lined Leona. A couple of things we can do real quick to give her some more detail. We can come in here, set up her eyelashes, just to make her look cool, a little cuter. Big eyes, big eyelashes. Check time. Not even at the 15-minute mark. Alright. So I guess flip-flopping it here again on you guys. What we're going to do here, we're going to call this video 3. I will put up the link for video 2. And I will put up this one come Monday. I'm going to put in her prosthetic arm lines here before we forget. Alright, there we go. One-lined Leona. End. Alright guys, God bless, thanks for watching, and tune in next time when we start coloring, and I'll rabble and basically ramble at you guys some more. So, you guys have a good one. I'll talk to you later. Bye.